Hello, I'm Don Veith of the CoSIDA Academic All-America Committee. I'm joined today by Jerry Brown, a swimmer from Lindenwood University in Missouri, the Academic All-America of the Year for the at-large male winners for NCAA Division II. Jerry, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a huge honor.
Just talk about you're the top of the top, not just in swimming, but the at-large category. It spans a lot of different sports. Just talk about what this award means for you.
This award, like we were talking right before this, I think I broke down in tears when I heard that I had actually received this award because to me, being a student athlete, the athlete's the flashy part, the really cool part. The student part has always come first and will always come first, and it's an amazing honor to be recognized for both of those.
Division II, they kind of instill the life and the balance, being a student and an athlete, like you mentioned. What did you do during your academic period just to kind of figure out that balance of being successful in swimming and also in the classroom?
Yeah, I mean, I took a lot of lessons from my swimming and applied it to the classroom. Just staying disciplined, being on time with everything, in the sport of swimming, if you miss a practice, you tend to feel like you're falling behind. So in the classroom, if I miss a session of class time, I tend to feel like I'm falling behind. So I don't let that happen. I make it to every class, and I hold myself to a high standard to get all my assignments done on time. Make sure it's work I'm proud of.
Is there anyone you credit for installing those high standards?
Absolutely. My parents, through and through, my parents instilled those in me from a young age. I think they did an amazing job of it because they never forced it. They just showed me opportunity and allowed me to choose whether or not to take it. And from a young age, they've kind of veered me in the path of choosing the discipline and the self-discipline, never forcing it, but allowing me to choose myself. And so I credit that with them.
Yeah, athletics landscape has been interesting the last 2 years. 2020 was cut short by everybody. And then 2021 was kind of like a redemption year for a lot of student athletes. And you won a national championship, an individual national championship in the 100 breaststroke. And Lindenwood, they finished 5th place in nationals. Just talk about the season.
Yeah, I mean, this past season was crazy to say the least, not only for our team, but for every team and every sport. It's just, you hear about these unprecedented times, and I think we're all tired of hearing that term, but it's just so true. It's just unprecedented, and we've never experienced anything quite like it. And I was very fortunate that I was an athlete during this time, because there are so many lessons that can be learned through an experience like this. People talk about athletics as, at the end of the day, athletics is it's a lot of fun, really flashy, like I said, but the lessons that you learn through it is what's really important. And I think through all the chaos and everything, there were just so many more lessons this past year to be learned than in any other year that would have ran smoothly. So I actually appreciate the whole experience, and it was really awesome for me. The whole team did an amazing job coping with everything, holding ourselves to high standards of self-discipline, and not only making sure that we don't get COVID ourselves, but making sure that we don't spread it amongst each other if we do get it, making sure that we could still compete at those meets, getting tested, while maintaining a high level of achievement in the pool, which was just outstanding to see. Very cool, very cool.
Outside of 5th in nationals and winning an individual title, are there any memories you can take back from, this last season at Lindenwood?
Yeah, absolutely. Just like I said, all the lessons that I've learned along the way, especially in such a chaotic year, it's something that you're working so hard towards a goal that you don't really know if it's going to happen or not. You hope that it does, But at the end of the day, it was still up in the air. It was a 50-50 chance up until we were, standing behind the blocks. So just those lessons I'll take with me forever. My teammates, I got to thank my teammates all the time. If it wasn't for them, I don't think I could make it a single week training. They pushed me to be my best. I strive to learn something from each and every one of them, take a lesson from each and every teammate that I meet along the way.
Looking forward to this next year. What are your plans?
Yeah, well, my plans, I'm actually going to be continuing my journey at Lindenwood, still swimming. I'll be pursuing a master's degree in health science, which I'm very passionate about. And I'm just excited for an extra year, man. We've got a huge class of incoming freshmen, and I just can't wait to get them in the training environment that I fell in love with, and try to build that love in them too for the sport.
That's great, and best luck to you and your team. And thank you again for joining with me today. And congratulations to being the CoSIDA Academic All-America of the Year, the male at-large winner for this season.
Yep, thank you so much.